Okay, okay, your account, ERO F5 Belgium. Okay, your account, ERO F5 Belgium.
See if my mic is on because okay,
Okay, good news is that you're hearable at the stream as well, so
that's good.
uh okay, I'll send the link then and we'll start this shit show. The link.
You can't say that on stream.
No one is here, so it's on my private account, so it doesn't matter at the beginning. But thank you for keeping the attention.
Yeah, no problem.
Just because I forgot I'm literally on live, but okay, I'll check about the time. Oh, holy hell! It's literally all. It's 30 minutes. Okay, I think we should officially start. I don't know, with the timer 11 or 10 minutes. Depends on how fast the people join. Maybe wait. Okay, I'll check this. I'll check the chat then.
NRG
Me is
Justice.
here. Okay, so I see that the Supreme Leader is here, so we can officially start then.
Okay, good.
I see then. Okay, with a little bit delay, but welcome everyone. Welcome every ERO enjoyer in the first race of the our weekend at Spa. Black Wolf here, and I'll be joining by uh, the Belgian himself, Waffles.
Hello.
Okay, the first question I wanted to ask is, what do you think about the track itself as a Belgian?
The track itself, it's a lovely track. I love to drive on the track, race on the track with people. But as we've seen in real
Have you
life,
ever been at Spa yourself?
yeah, I have.
Okay, but let's check the situation then. What's going on the grid? Energy Jet is on. Energy Jet it's on provisional pole for now. 153
But he
points.
crashed out. So does,
Zobiyaka has retired from the.
yeah.
Something happened. It's
And
there had to be some.
also too.
There was some incident. There's probably some incident between Zabiyaka and Pavcho because Zabiyaka has retired and Pavcho lost his front wing and then ended at the wall. So for now we have nine
Pretty hectic
nine
quali.
warriors left here, left in the qualifying.
As Lupo is on a lap, I think.
Uh,
Is he?
that's most probably
He is on a lap.
people are waiting for the track to try the slick tires. I'm not sure, but maybe it's too risky at this point. Unfortunately, we don't have such look out the track as the commentators. But Chaka has retired. Has retired from the session. He's still the leader. No, Energy is leader, the standings leader for now. But a lot of people have finished there.
Wait,
Are finished there. Wait, Bailey, Andreas, they had retired.
quali is done,
Everyone's
but there are
finished.
still
What's going
5 minutes
on?
left of the quali.
I see it on the stream myself. I'm not sure everything is alright, but people are
Yeah, I
coming.
have the
That's
same.
good. The only people in track is Filippo. Stevie is in the pits. Filippo is only
He's still on a lap. He's the
still on
only
the
one on
lap,
a lap
which
right
is
now.
officially not under the checkered flag.
Does he go to pole?
No,
He doesn't.
and suddenly, my voice has unlocked on the TV. So, well, that was all sudden, but he hasn't got the provision, hasn't got the pole. Energy Jet, Filippo, and Zabiaka. It's the top three. With some Zabiaka and Pavsho, which were included with some mysterious incident that we missed both. Chaka P13, Mr. Oh, he's a vice leader of the standings, I hope. Unfortunately, we don't know about the weather during the race. Itself.
I think it was sunny. It was a dry
Some
race.
any source of the information? Have you heard from?
Jakub said it was gonna be sunny in the race, so
Well,
we'll see
okay,
if it is.
good then. It won't be a replay from 1998 at least.
I hope everyone, I mean everyone is gonna be on mediums for the
in the
race.
media from the start. I don't see it by myself. Is the point of view of the viewers as well. I just hope it won't be any Grosjean incidents.
Yeah, I hope everyone keeps it clean at the first lap and first
The
corner.
first sector would be decisive. The Grosjean turnout, as I like to call it, the Rouge, the Radion, the Camel, everything would tell us a lot. Let's check the tires. Of course, it's a formation lap. Of course. Let's check the tires.
And Energy
As
Jet
I
is on
see, a
mediums.
lot of people are starting on softs. Energy Jet is starting on mediums. From the top 10, we have 3 drivers on mediums. Energy Jet, the pole sitter, Stevie, and Rastarevo. The rest of the grid, it's really mixed here.
Yeah, Energy Jet is gonna be in big trouble, at least for the first few laps. Because 5 drivers
Of
with
course,
softs
it's all about the
behind.
grip at the first lap. At the first laps, but everything would be no, maybe not everything, but
And the
a lot. The
predicted
first
pit
sector will
stops are
tell
medium
us a lot.
soft or soft medium.
Definitely, it will affect the performance a lot. I just wonder how many victims our beloved Rouge will take with itself today.
I hope none. But we will see, I guess.
We'll see, definitely. I am still with the energy chat. Maybe I'll change the camera. For, people are still coming. I'm incredibly happy because of that. We have a really unusual circumstances streaming on a private account. This today, the first race of our race weekend at Spa-Francorchamps. The whole race as our valuable as the valuable sources are saying, the whole race would be sunny. So most probably it'll be no. It should be a one-stopper. Depends on how people would manage the tires.
Yeah, it should be a medium
One stopper,
soft
but
or
of course
soft
that
medium.
depends on how many safety cars you would have. Safety cars or eventual dangerous situations.
As people are coming to the grid again.
People are coming and okay, the debrief. Still okay, there's ghosting, but that's normal. There was some overtaking under the formation lap. The sec. Okay, we have the five flights, and it's lights out, and away we go. The energy jet had a really good start. We say a really, I say really few things. Really good. Philippus went wide.
From behind.
Philippus went wide. There will be some bonding on your Rouge. Energy jet is coming. Is far ahead. There's about side by side on Rouge. There is 3 wide, 4 wide literally on Camel Straight.
And
they're keeping it clean for now, but we have Chaka has lost his damage. It was some incident between Chaka and Boomer. I see
virtual
Chaka has. If we have a virtual safety car.
TV got the DNF that Rouge. That's our first victim of today.
First victim, and this is Stevie, the Indian driver. There was another front wing damage. Chaka with Rasta River and missed it. Oh,
some 5-second penalties. People are hitting each other. Seems like
a lot of chaos. At the first part of that was first of 30 seconds. I thought it would be incredibly clean when the people started coming to Rouge and to the Camel Straight. Zabiaka has got a 3-second time penalty already for the corner cutting, I believe. There was a 3-second time, so most probably. But this is a really bad sign when. But we have to check his. The race is already on. I wasn't paying attention, or was paying attention to the penalties. Maybe I'll get back to the. Energy Jet is trying to escape.
Yeah,
every lap he's leading. It'll be his advantage because of the medium tires he's wearing for now. Most probably he's trying to do medium soft strategy. Most probably, we'll see. There's some battling between Andreas and Villeneuve, and they're pitting. All of the people which were included in the incidents under the virtual safety car. Andreas has already running from Villeneuve. And Papsha is trying to catch Energy Jet.
Oh, as Energy Jet goes a bit wide.
Definitely these medium tires are starting to show their weaknesses. I see on the grass, most probably he'll lose some grip, but there's a spin! There's a spin, but he managed to save it, Papsha. That was, what a save. What a relief. What a relief, but he had definitely the moment of total he had to be frightened in the moment, but he managed to. There is another incident on the Lecombe. Chaka once again. Let's check his.
And he got.
He got an amp. I'm not sure about the damage itself. Maybe some minor damage, but even the minor damage can include the performance.
Yeah,
but I see he's falling behind. behind
Tank
even
got
missed the tank.
spun again. Went on new mediums and tires were probably too cold and spun again.
The Mats is pitting. Most probably he had some front wing damage. But which tire was the hards? Maybe no. No. They're hards. Yep. No. He's of course he's changing his front wing. But let's get back to the business. I hope we'll check our pit. Most probably. So let's get back to the front. Energy jet, but the disadvantage is really uncertain. But we have to remind that energy jet is on mediums, and even though that gap is stable, is diminishing really slowly. Once again, I see some strange movements on the grass before turn 11. I hope it is.
From Jet.
Not only Jet, but Papchas are also visiting the grass. There was some battle between Filippo and Zabiaka, and even Andres. There was a contact. There was a contact between Alpine and Mercedes driver. Let's see their back end. Andres, that was really close.
Is that damage?
Just some in sector 3. Some yellow flags on sector 3. I'm not sure. What are they about? Rastarevo. Rastarevo has spun probably. I was just curious about these. Zabiaka is pitting. Zabiaka is pitting.
They probably got damage.
Let's get back. Let's get back to the front for a while because a lot is happening on in the back.
Watch the battle for top 3. For the, third position. As Andres got the
Filippo, do we have already the DRS has been enabled and Andres is trying to make a move on Filippo. He's too far. No, he's trying to make a move on Lecombe.
He backs out.
But Filippo manages to defend his position, but he went really wide. I think there was a warning probably for that, at least I think. And Jaka has pitted for a second time. I was just checking attention about the pits. I just lost the attention. I'll get back to the tires. Yeah. I just noticed that the mats and Boomer Zabiaka has retired. I just wonder what happened there. Maybe from the mats camera, and that was. There's a safety car. There is a safety car. But that would be these are how it will affect the strategy by Energy Jet.
Is Jet gonna pit for hard or? We'll see.
It's also some kind of window for eventual 2 pit stop strategy, but it's incredibly clever, and you can use it only when you're incredibly. Pavcha is pitting. Pavcha is pitting.
Lipo is gonna pit too. Andres too. Seems like every soft runner is gonna pit now.
It looks like, yep, all drivers which were started on a soft compound are pitting now. Pavcha on hards, Filippo on mediums. Eventual to stopper, probably. Villeneuve on the mediums as well, and Andres also on the mediums. I'm not sure they will. These medium tires on Spa would last by these probably the 14 laps of racing. No, I'm concerned about the eventual usage of these tires at the end. Maybe they're thinking that there will be another safety car.
Maybe.
But this is the moment. No, Chaka has struggled behind Energy Jet. He's been already lapped, and he wouldn't be able to unlap himself for now. So for now, this is the another another sad race for the Polish driver. Okay, quick check about the position changes. Mark has gained 8 positions for now. This is his race
Mark
from
has a lot of positions.
Mark from P11 to P3 for now. But let's. I have to remind that. I have to remind. I'm repeating myself. That Mark is one of the top 3 hasn't. No, Energy Jet and Mark hasn't pitted yet. He's still on his on the old medium compound. For now, nothing is happening. Of course, we're under the safety car. The beautiful Mercedes at the front of the Energy Jet's front wing.
And GML
Chaka is
pitting
probably retiring
again. Yep, he's
from the
retiring.
race.
Unlucky.
No,
for him.
he's retiring from the race. Really, that's incredibly unfortunate race. That was a really really unlucky disastrous, incredibly disastrous and unlucky race for the Red Bull driver, and the only Red Bull driver. So Red Bull has no drivers at the grid at the moment. Papcha is looking really hungry with these hot tires. This is the new compound, so maybe he will try to attack the British driver once again. Most probably the safety car will be in this lap. The 11 warriors on the field left. A huge chance for points for everyone, but there are a lot of
especially the top 3, but Zaka already
no, they are
retired.
because their ambitions are definitely higher than just catching a point, especially for our leader. For now.
Only Andres with the 3 seconds penalty right now.
So the rest of the grid has served that the rest of the grid served that their eventual 5 seconds on a pit that 3 seconds wouldn't be served. Okay, let's change the point. Let's change the camera because Bernd will leave.
In this lap.
Because Bernd will leave the field at the end of this lap and we'll be racing at the beautiful Belgian forest once again. The last moment to hit the tires.
Chad he's going now.
And it's going now. Yes, we're racing again at Spa. Let's hope it won't be another bad incident.
Everyone keeping it clean in the first corner.
For now, but let's wait for the Urush and Radion. For now, everything is. Let's get Energy Jet is probably using a lot of his power.
Gonna overtake Mark. He's going around the outside.
A really clever maneuver by by really clever maneuver by Belgian drivers, and maybe he's really hungry for eventual podium at his home race. And Pavshaw is really close to Energy Jet.
As Jet is taking the quali line again.
Rastarevo with 3-second time penalty.
Ooh, Bailey on Villeneuve around the outside.
Really clever maneuver by Bailey, and Portuguese driver had to back out, but he will not give up, especially when it's Mats behind him, just behind him, to try to regain the last position on that fast section. I just saw that Energy Jet has lost the control of the car for a while. Still, without DRS, DRS would be up. They're side by side, and it was just me. It was some contact between Filippo and Mark. Maybe it is just only my impression. It's still incredibly close. Villeneuve behind Bailey.
They are using a lot of DRS in the straight.
The ERS usage would be useful, would be important in the next lap when DRS would be finally really good maneuver by Bailey. Really good maneuver by Bailey, and Villeneuve is hungry to gain the position from the McLaren driver, and maybe he's trying to get a move, to make a move, and he is, and he forced Mark. That was incredibly clever move.
Mats is going now.
And Mats is even trying to get into the fight, and he manages. Incredibly tough lap for the McLaren driver.
Seems like the tires of Mark are already dead.
Yes, definitely. Boomer has retired. Boomer has retired. Unfortunately, and there's another safety car.
That's very good for the.
Very good for these who hasn't pitted from the start yet. I mean, Energy Jet and Mark. It's a blessing for him, especially after that tough lap.
Yep, Jet is pitting.
But that's really good, really good news to Pavcho, because
now are they going for softs or?
No, I refuse to believe that softs are. You also said he just had hit the wall. I just saw that Pavcho has hit the wall. I wonder if he has some damage. It would completely flip the table. If Pavcho would decide to pit in such moment, he has the hard compound, which will probably last to the end of the race.
As I see it now, only Villeneuve and Lipo maybe have to pit again.
It's the medium tires, which will last, but we have to still remember that the next two laps would be the safety car, that this lap and next eventually, and in the lap 11 we would race once again. So maybe with the good management, these tires, medium tires, would last to the end, but the eventual last 3-2 laps would be the nightmare for the medium tire, for these who are willing to finish the race on these mediums. I just noticed that Mr. Tank has got 3-second time penalty for Konica from warning out of the safety car. Really unusual and just...
I've just seen the clouds coming up.
Clouds are
Maybe
coming. Clouds are
there's-
coming. It's
Maybe there is a
That's
chance of rain.
I'm incredibly... I really wish to know the full... I really wish to talk to Jeff right now
And ask
about
if, there's gonna be rain.
about eventual danger of rain incoming. But during the first broadcast, you said that from the driver's source, of course, that the whole race would be dry.
But as I see
But
it
maybe
now,
I'm not
it
sure
doesn't
that
look
the
like
game
it's gonna be dry the whole race.
I'm not sure that the game implemented some ridiculous options of changing the sudden changes of weather.
Because if it's gonna rain,
If it's gonna rain, it would be
to get to the pits again.
we shot 5-second time penalty for collision with Andres. Holy.
Andres
No,
got no
I
front
see
wing.
no front wing. Oh, but it had to be some really huge impact between the Belgian and the British. He needs to pit for the new front wing. That I wish to know what happened there. I wasn't paying attention too much. My mistake. I wish to know what happened there. But Energy Jet has got 5-second time penalty. He kissed his rear wing. But in that case, it had to be a huge impact.
Maybe a brake check.
I'm sure that stewards would check this situation. Andres couldn't let such thing to slip away. Especially when we all know that safety car would be in this lap, probably.
It should be.
It should be. It should be, definitely. Yes, Bernd will wave us to say goodbye and restart the race once again. Pavcho is leaning on a hard compound, which he wishes to take this tire to the end. Of course, without any eventual safety car circumstances. The 10 drivers left.
So everyone just
Everyone
and
are in
get
the
some
points. Yes, definitely. Yes, but Mr. Tank is going for his first points. I think I hadn't checked it, but okay, Pavcho is calling the shots, and we're again racing in Spa. Rastarevo, they're side by side. Rastarevo and Energy Jet are side by side. That was a really clever move by British driver. They are... No, Rastarevo is struggling behind. I believe that he was... They will be side by side on the Rouge. Without any... But Philippe is going to make a move on Pavcho. No, that will be definitely too dangerous at this place. For now, there wasn't any. Beside of that battle between Pavcho and Filippo, it was Filippo spun. Filippo spun.
That's not good.
That was painful. That was painful to watch. Pavcho is for now on a safe lead.
Bailey is really close to the Mercedes
Oh,
driver.
that was really close to kiss the rear wing of Rastarevo, but he's definitely having the pace. He's definitely having the pace and the advantage of tires. So maybe he will make the move on the on that main straight. Rastarevo was forced wide, and got the free second type penalty, and he lost position to the British driver. Mr. Tank has overtook Mark. I wonder if it were some incident. But Mr. Tank is currently P7 and he's going for the best race. The race of his life in ERO at the moment. But let's get back to the front.
As the two Alfa Romeos are looking for a very good finish.
It's Pavcha on the lead.
P5 right now. As Jed was trying to make a move on Mats, but it didn't work.
No, it's such result would be a little bit disappointment, especially when we know about his pace and he's the leader of the F5 standings for now. But there definitely would be some battle between Energy Jet and Mats. We see about the usage of the Mats tires. He's on the 8th lap old hard compound.
As Bailey is on mediums trying to push.
He's gonna push. He managed to get a move on Rastarevo, but this time he will come after his teammate, which is chasing Mats. Some chance of points, but we have to remember that these tires will have to last to the end.
Maybe we'll see.
Villeneuve is definitely struggling. It's a happy Portuguese train here. DRS has been enabled. Pavcho is running away now with the 2 second gap between him and the Portuguese driver of Ferrari, which got some really.
Will we see some?
It would be
orders, maybe.
Team orders. I'm not sure in that case. Energy Jet should take priority, but he's not able to catch the British driver anyway. But it would be really interesting showdown here. It's literal 1 second between Villeneuve on the second and Bailey in P5.
Looks like Villeneuve is really struggling on the medium.
Struggling on these mediums. It's seven laps. These tires are definitely showing that they're slowly getting finished. But Matt's tires are on a slightly better situation, but it doesn't mean it's good. Both AlphaTauri drivers should have the position to have the opportunity to attack, and they was forced once again to brake, and Bailey is going for the move.
Bailey going for the move.
There was some struggling with Rastarevo once again. I wish to see his front wing or something which managed
going
to
around the outside, but didn't got the move.
He didn't got the move. They're not definitely helping each other, especially when the people on front are really struggling on these tires. Pavcho is just flying. 3 seconds ahead of Villeneuve, and that battle between these 4 drivers from P2 to P5 is really helping him, but Matt is getting for the move. Villeneuve is completely helpless without the DRS, but will Energy Jet also try? No, no. We see about how slow Villeneuve is crossing the turns, and it's also another For now, no spectacular fighting. For now.
Yeah.
No, of course. But the gap is
The
the
only
gap
battle on
between
track is
our
now
four
for P3,
from
as Jet is slightly faster and is
and
going
he's
around
going
the
for the
outside.
move on Ferrari
Oh, he got
driver.
it.
No, he's incredibly slow.
Even Bailey
Even
got it.
Bailey has managed to get a move on him. He's trying to stay, but it'll be only the minimizing of eventual losses. Let's say
Now
that
Jet is
Mark is 5 seconds behind Villeneuve on the fresher hard compound.
as there is a battle
Filippo
for
made the move on
between
Mr. Tank.
Filippo and Tank.
Let's get back. They're getting on the Camel Straight. There would be the showdown between the two, both AlphaTauri drivers, but they have the same speed. They can't contain each other. Mr.
As
Tank
Max is closing in on Pacho.
he's closing
The
in
gap
on
was 3
Pavcho.
seconds and it's
3
now
seconds and he's now
2.4.
2
As
points.
Max-
Oh, then he has spun and it'll be maybe not over, but his front wing has definitely been affected by this impact. Oh,
That's
a
good
chance
for
for the
two.
podium has been thrown out of the window.
I can already see the two AlphaTauri drivers smiling for double podium.
Eventual double podium, but maybe they'll be maybe Energy Jet. I'm not sure about Bailey and his medium compound, but Energy Jet would try for eventual chase after something happened on sector 2. And Mr. Tank has that was impact on the wall. It will be. Would Michael react somehow? This is the literal last moment that he can do it. He can react. But that's another chance of the vital points for Mr. Tank just thrown away.
Unfortunately.
Definitely. I don't see that that Energy Jet is closing to Pavcha, and especially when Energy Jet has got a penalty. I just noticed. He's still on during this 5 seconds, and Bailey just made the move on his team, made the buffer, but they're trying to catch it back, but he just also got a penalty.
He got too early on the gas. Made the wheel spin a bit too fast. As Pacho already can see the checkered flag for him. If he doesn't do anything.
Anything ridiculous at this moment, but this is racing, everything can happen. But for now, it's a highway to victory, a highway for Polish victory in F5. But most probably it would be interesting battle between the AlphaTauri drivers. But in my opinion, it would just last maybe 2-3 laps. Let's just remember that Mr. Tank just left the session.
I wonder.
Energy Jet would have the advantage during the last laps, and once again Bailey went wide, so it would be such an avoidable warning for him. I don't have a telemetry. I just forgot to turn on the telemetry, so we can see the battery of the drivers.
Seems like Pacho lost a lot of ERS.
Some loss of the ERS, but I don't think it would affect the gap that much. It would affect, but no, he's really, in my opinion, his usage is incredibly. It's strange usage. He's completely getting run out of the battery. So it would be the last, literally the last chance for the AlphaTauri drivers to catch Pavcho. Villeneuve is not struggling that much behind on these old mediums. Let's just remember that he hasn't got any penalties, and EnergyJet has the 5 seconds. Yup, EnergyJet and Bailey has got the 3 seconds, but most probably he'll run away.
But there is a chance that Chatsy's 5-second penalty gets removed. There is a chance.
And don't forget about that incident between Andresk and Jet himself. Yep, as I'm sure that stewards would look at it. Philippe has got a 3-second time penalty. It won't be much fighting. Maybe Mats would try to catch Mark, even though his tires are maybe not finished, but definitely are slowly having enough.
Well, the gap for P1 is
slightly, but not that fast to eventually forecast the eventual battle, especially when both AlphaTauri driver has the penalties. Unfortunately, it's for some drivers from Rastarevo and Andriysk, it's just a task to finish the race and pick up the points. For Filippo, most probably, considering his tires, it's also the same task to keep that P7 to the bitter end.
It's a fun
but
fact,
the battle between the AlphaTauri drivers still continues. I'm really impressed that there's literally no difference between the 8 lap medium tires and 8 lap hard compounds, which are with both AlphaTauri drivers are wearing for now.
If Paucho gets this win, it's gonna be his first win in this season.
First win this season, though, definitely maybe a beginning of the Polish story in the ERO, considering that we'll have also with the F4 today. Well, future will tell. Most probably the F4, the P4, P5, but there's still some hope for Mats to catch Mark, even though his tires are really old. Rastarevo is going for the fastest lap. He has pitted for the self-tire compound.
So that's another point for him then.
Now it's too late for Andrews to make the same move. The gap is diminishing slowly. I'm not that sure that Bailey is slowly the gap is slowly diminishing between the Polish driver and Bailey, so maybe in the last 2 laps we will still have a lot of fun watching this, but the gap is already back to the 2.4.
As Bailey has pushed a lot on his ERS to get the closer gap, but
yeah, I see that. Almost his battery is almost done. His battery is almost done. Otherwise, the EnergyJet. So maybe he'll try to. Maybe not here. Maybe not before the turn 1, but on the Camel Straight would be the perfect opportunity to regain that position, especially when EnergyJet would have to push from there, because he has the 5-second time penalty and Bailey has the 2-second advantage in that case.
Chad got a better exit at the Rouge.
The better exit, and he's already he's already ahead, and he's really running away quickly.
Now it's Jetty's turn to push the Pouchko.
He had the fresher tires, but still that 5 seconds time, still that 5-second penalty, and that incident with Andreas flying over his head with the axe to cut off his head.
Yeah, you can see Jet was just waiting to get the gap close to Bailey. Took him.
It's most probably it's over between. Most probably it soon will be over between the both British drivers. Something fucking happened in sector 2. Something happened.
Mats has had a moment.
Has had some incident. Unfortunately, probably just ran wide and he came back quickly on the track. Let's see that this is the penultimate lap. And Pavcha is completely running out of the battery energy. Jet is setting the fastest lap on the hard compound. I'm saying that because the Rasta Revo has the fresh soft tire compound. He's trying to catch that fastest lap as well. That's the show of power.
Ooh,
another penalty. Another penalty for Energy Jet. The Bavcha's battery is completely gone. It's 0%. But Energy Jet has a second of penalty. So even though he'll be overtaken at this point, he's the provisional leader and provisional victor of the Belgian Grand Prix. Unless something could happen, he's incredibly close. Nothing. Filippo is trying to make the move on Mats, using the opportunity, considering his eventual damage and the fact that Mats got another 3-second time penalty. Let's quickly check. No, they are equal. They are equal at the penalties. That penalty was that 3 seconds are now equaling their chances are equal for now. But let's get back to the direct point of our. This is the last lap starting. Energy Jet is using his whole power he had, but his battery is also almost completely done.
For now, if Bailey just...
For now, Bailey's got a P2.
He got P2.
And...
Even...
No,
P3 maybe.
No, I'm not I would refuse to believe that.
Oh, no.
The gap is too big and he's struggling on these tires. Energy Jet is ahead, but Pavcho has only one thing to do: to safely arrive to the finish line and claim the victory for Poland. No, Filippo
will be happy about it.
Every Polish should be happy about that. Let's quick check the penalties from P5 to P9. It won't change literally nothing. Something happened in sector 2. Filippo spun. Maybe it would be the chance to Andres to catch him. But let's get back because Energy Jet is crossing the line. And unfortunately, but it's not. provisional P1, but no, at the
Halsall
moment,
got the win.
Pavcho wins
And
the
Bailey got
Belgian
P2.
Grand Prix. And Bailey also manages to get the P2 as well. So we have a complete podium. The Polish-British podium. And the pole on the top. A really interesting battle between the AlphaTauri drivers. A really unnecessary struggle. On a really unnecessary struggle on EnergyJet who would easily get, and that was only half of the second. The gap was only half of the second. And Rastor Ervo is only last to finish, and he hasn't. He failed to set the fastest lap on this compound, and it's over, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that was definitely a chaotic one.
Was Mark
Like
the driver of the day?
Mark has got the driver of the day. It weren't been much position changes, but we see the Polish driver surrounded by both of the British nationals, and there's another happy day for Poland, another happy day for Wojtyła and the whole Polish ERO community, for me as well. So let's have the last look at the standings. And we have the ultimate confirmation of the standings. Pavcho with his first victory in the season here at Spa, cornered by both British AlphaTauri drivers Bailey and EnergyJet. Villeneuve at P4, really good race from the Portuguese. Mats with the driver of the day title. Filippo, Andreas and Rastarevo. Only 9 drivers managed to cross the checkered flag here at Spa. Mr. Tank, Boomer, Chaka, really unfortunate. Another sad evening for the Polish drivers. Zabiaka and Stevie didn't manage to finish. So what do you say about this race?
It was a hectic race, but I enjoyed it, and I'm happy for the Polish.
Also incredibly also a bit tired of this talking, but that's a typical commentating issue. So I really want to say thank you to everyone who came here to my little private account to finally commentate this, and
we'll see you in
once again thank you to all the drivers, and great thanks to the Waffles who were accompanying me in this beginning of our race weekend at Spa. Once again, thanks, and see you at the F4. See you at the F4, lads.